What up, my fellow Inklings? It's your boy Dak908, aka the Dig Dug himself, and today I'm just gonna do a quick little video for you guys. This is a video of my true impressions on Splatoon. Granted, like we all know that the game is not out yet. This is gameplay from the Splatoon monster on the brain. Golbal Testfire event that actually happened, I think, on the it was the first series of those test fires. This gameplay footage is actually from day 2. What I want to talk about though. What I want to talk about is how I really felt about the game, because I actually haven't done a video showing like what I actually cared about, what I liked about, what I didn't like about the game. So for the most part, let me get right into it. Let me tell you the good things, the things that I liked a lot about the game. First and foremost, the control options. Now, a lot of people, well, not necessarily the control options, the control layout. A lot of people was kind of bummed out that they weren't able to use the Wii U Pro controller, and I was kind of okay with that. To be 100% honest with you, I needed a reason to use my Wii U gamepad. I mean, the Wii U gamepad has just been like sitting there. It literally, it's been sitting on this little cradle, and it functions as my TV remote. I kid you not. It's the only purpose for that entire controller to date. Now, if you like your dual analog stick controls, I'm using dual analog stick controls right now. You're able to do so. You can switch from, you know, tilt control to dual analog control, which I like. You know what I mean? For people who wanted to use the Wii U Pro controller, but you know this game doesn't allow the use of it. I know why you want to use it. You want to use it because it had the dual sticks. You can still use the dual stick setup. That's totally fine. That's definitely a thing. Another thing I liked about Splatoon is pretty much the amazing gameplay aesthetic of it. You know what I mean? You play the game, and it's one of those games where no matter how good you do or how bad you do, you had fun. You know what I mean? And it's just cool to just go crazy with the game. It's one of those few games where, sure, it can get competitive times, but for the most part, you're not trying to be competitive. You're not out there going to be MOG Pro. You're just out there just having fun, especially if you get a chance to actually play with friends, because Nintendo, like I said, they definitely dropped the ball on the whole the friend aspect of this. Like, in my opinion, the real game doesn't actually come out until August, when we are due for that extremely useful update that'll actually allow us to party up with friends and then go out and play together. Now, what we can do though, from what I understand, is we can like join in on a friend session, which is okay in some instances, but you know, coming from a Call of Duty days, having friends join your session, especially, I'm not trying to say I'm famous or whatever, but having a large network of people like I do, where my friends list, my Wii U friends list was filled up in like 2 days, due to like YouTube fans and things like that. It can get kind of annoying, especially when you just want to play by yourself, and then you have like 8 people join your session for no reason. Whereas, you know, having a friend join you because you actually willed it to be so would be a lot easier to handle. But Nintendo is just Nintendo. That's what they do. That's a thing that I necessarily don't like, but it's something that it'll be fixed soon, hopefully, real soon. Another thing that I want to talk about. Another thing that I don't like, I'm gonna give you some things I don't, some things I do. So far, I like the control setups, I like the gameplay, I like the ink, I like the music, I like the art style, I like pretty much everything there is to like about Splatoon. The only things that I really don't like are some of the tinier features, whereas normally wouldn't necessarily be a problem, but it's only a problem because many games before it have actually done this. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about right now, I'm obviously talking about the voice chat feature. Now, hear me out, just hear me out. I am not in an uproar about the voice chat. Whether they have the voice chat or not, I'm not thoroughly bothered by it. But the one and only thing that kind of gets to me is sometimes when you are playing and it gets really intense. It definitely gets competitive sometimes. There's a gameplay in here that I'll show you in my. I'll have 3 Splatoon videos going up periodically before the next global event, and in one of these games we seriously win by 1%. That's a very small margin. I've seen people win by 0.1%. That was insane. I mean, they literally only won because he got the final kill seconds before the game was over with, because that final kill sprayed his ink out, and I'm pretty sure that's what caused it. But the voice chat thing isn't too much of a bother for me. The only time it's really needed is when you're in those clutch situations where, because you know, Splatoon, you're looking at the ground and you're just kind of like following a set path of the enemy's ink. Follow their ink long enough, you're gonna get to the enemy, right? Right. What about those little secret sideways where if you go through that secret side and you look, there's like ink everywhere that belongs to the enemy, but no one is over there? like, sure, you can just look at your map and go do it yourself, but sometimes you need to like get a group effort, like, hey guys, I need you all to convert over to this position. They have a lot of ink over here, we need to cover that, we only have like 20 seconds left. Okay, good. You can't do that. That's the only thing I really want. I don't really want the voice chat to rage at people. I just want the voice chat to organize, you know what I mean? Because like, I lost a bunch of matches because we were all over here, you know, fighting it out with the people, and they had all this ink over here, you feel me? So that's my own thing with the voice chat. I just want voice chat so it can be a bit more organized. Other than that, I'm totally fine with the game. But you know, so far those are the only things I don't like about the game. I like everything else there is to like about the game. I mean, like I said, the voice chat isn't a make or break feature for me, because if you've been a hardcore Nintendo fan, you know that you've been used to no voice chat, so you got you some Skype, okay? So odds are I'm going to be playing with my friends. We'll be using Skype as that medium to actually communicate with each other, so it's not too big of a problem. Granted, when playing with a room of randoms, it'll get kind of not so good, but other than that, you know, it's cool. I don't really care too much for the voice chat. But like I said, everything else about Splatoon I really thoroughly enjoyed. I'm actually really amped that Nintendo's actually going to give us another shot at Golbal Testfire. And this initial Golbal Testfire was pretty much the cocaine, the crack, the heroin, the meth that Nintendo handed out to the rest of us that we so sorely did not actually need, but we used anyway. So let me tell you something, I'm now a Splatoon addict. I will be playing this game, like, I would be playing this game so much now. I can tell I'm going to lose a lot of sleep to it. I really feel it's going to be one of my new favorite IPs in the world, like my new favorite IPs for real, like as much as I like Monster Hunter. So I'm probably going to be doing a redesign of my entire channel based off of Splatoon and Monster Hunter itself. Those are my two favorite games in the universe right now. But other than that, guys, that's my little quick snippet about what I liked and didn't like about Splatoon. Obviously, I like everything about it except the little nitpicks. But other than that, we're all good. Expect to see another little video like this later on. And please let me know in the comment section what you would like to hear from me in the next video. If not, I'll just kind of throw something together. Regardless, guys, it's been your boy Dak908, aka the Dig Dug himself. You all take care. It's been real.